Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Bless this oil to connect me with the other side. Okay, so I'm doing a pick a card for 2020. I know I usually do this live, you guys, but I wanted to knock it out and not have any interruptions. So forgive me for that. You guys know I love engaging with you guys, but I wanted to get this done because I have so much stuff to do. Another thing, I'm doing an unboxing very soon. A few people contacted me and wanted me to wait until their gifts got here so they can get in on this unboxing. So I am waiting for that, and I will be posting that as soon as possible. Thank you guys for bearing with me on that. Trust and believe I would love to open those gifts just as much as you guys want to see me open them. Probably more. Can't wait to see what you guys got me. Eek! So happy. Anyway, thank you guys from the bottom of my little A-Rob heart. So we're doing a 2020. Pick a number 1 through 5, and I will be giving you guys a prediction for what to expect in 2020. I'm also going to be doing zodiacs here in the next few days, but I wanted to do this one first. Okay, let's get started. I'll be posting timestamps in the description as well as in the comment section. So there you go. Calling upon my guides, guardians, and ancestors, please come in and guide this reading. Please come in and guide this reading for those who are watching this video. Give them any messages that they need to know based on the number that they choose, 1 through 5. You guys can also pick more than one number if you so choose. Okay, if it doesn't, this is obviously a general reading. It's not going to apply to everyone. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, so let's find out what Spirit has to tell y'all today. Thank you so much, Spirits, for all your guidance, your accuracy, and the information that you give. Starting with the number 1, please show any messages for those who picked the number 1. Thank you who are watching this video. Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time. 1. Please put them in the right order. Okay. Okay. Many of you who picked the number 1 may have been having some financial worries, okay? And that is crowning you, so that's what you're going into 2020 with, money on your mind, okay? Many of you have been feeling left out in the cold, you're feeling rejected, feeling that your finances aren't going as planned. This doesn't necessarily mean that you're broke, but it just means that you're really worried about financing and wanting to increase that. Who doesn't, okay? A lot of you have money on the mind and are thinking of ways to bless yourself financially or to get ahead financially. Okay, many of you are hoping for a financial blessing coming 2020. Many of you, this is a form of a new job or promotion, a raise, or starting a new business. Now, a lot of you are leaving behind in 2020 things to do with anxiety, worries, and sleepless nights. Many of you have been and recently in 2019 have been going through a lot of depression, worries, sleepless nights, having trouble sleeping, and you are leaving that behind. Some of you, this is pertaining to a motherly energy. Some of you may have worries about your mom or a female relative. Others of you, this is, due to your own motherhood. You may be a mom and being a mom is stressing you out. Others of you, it's a baby mama situation that you're concerned about, or that have given you, this baby mama may have given you some stress and anxiety. And last but not least, I'm covering all the bases. Some of you, this may be a mother-in-law, okay, or a boyfriend's mother that may be giving you stress or anxiety. Going into 2020, a lot of you have obstacles of arguments and competition, people just competing with you. And this could be in the form of in your relationship, and others of you, this is competition in your workplace. And now a lot of you are going into 2019 with a feeling of strength, trying to, control your emotions, trying to use your strength to get through. And a lot of you are going to have an very emotionally fulfilling year, okay? Beware of dealing with people that are inconsistent, that are hot and cold, that are just inconsistent in your lives in one way or the other in the year 2020. Also, many of you are thinking about wanting to travel or move residences or both in the year 2020. Some of you are thinking of having visitors from far away, or a visitor from far away coming to visit you. Some of you, this may be someone from your past, friends that you grew up with, or this is an ex from your past, okay, that you're either wanting to have come visit, or you're thinking about going to visit them. Now, some of you will be going through a lot of major changes and transformations in the year 2020. You're leaving behind old ways of doing things to bring in the new. Also, some of you in the year 2020 will be getting married and starting a family in the year 2020, and I actually see you having a very blessed, abundant marriage and or relationship coming to the year 2020. Some of you may be moving in with somebody or starting, to take your relationship to the next level. And this will be emotionally fulfilling. Now, your shadow card for the year 2020 is the Moon card. So a lot of you, your intuition will be heightened. Excuse me. So that tells me to tell you that you need to pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Your intuition is going to be heightened in the year 2020, and therefore you may, thoughts may come into your mind that you try to push out, or that you're not really paying attention to, but you don't need to do that. You need to actually pay attention to signs and dreams and, thoughts that come into your mind, because this is your spirits or your higher power, whatever you believe in, your guides, guardians, ancestors, telling you what you need to know. Okay, so pay attention to that. Any other messages for those who picked the number 1? Yeah, many of you are going to be given an offer of love in the year 2020. Okay. Also, Spirit is telling you that you need to hold on to your finances and try to protect your finances in the year 2020. It's been said that there will be a recession sometime in the next few years. So just, hold on to your money as best as you can and try not to overindulge. But at the same time, don't be greedy and don't be, stingy, okay, with your money. A lot of you are going to be coming to a crossroads where you have to make a decision, and you might have a hard time choosing. Eventually, you will make the right choice. Okay, I also see you putting your nose to the grindstone and working really hard towards a specific goal. So overall, your year in 2020 is looking pretty good. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the Goddess Oracle says for you, for those who picked the number 1 in the year 2020. Okay, for those who picked the number 1, give me one last closing message from the Goddess Oracle. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected in the year 2020. So that basically is self-explanatory. Okay, your guides, guardians, and ancestors have your back this year, and you are very well protected. Boundaries. Be sure in the year 2020 to love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Okay, this is a card I get very often. All right, don't be afraid to tell people no. Independent. Okay, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be learning how to become more independent in the year 2020. You're going to be learning how to rely on yourself instead of putting a lot of reliance on others, okay? And some of you, like I said, are going into the next phase of a relationship or starting an all new relationship in the year 2020. Don't lose your independence in the midst of that, okay? Okay, number two. Thank you so much, spirits, for all your guidance, all your accuracy, and all the information that you give. Please give me any messages that I need to know for those who pick the number two. Show them any messages they need to know for the year 2020. Number two, 2020. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. 1, 2. Please put them in the right order. Okay. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. For those who pick number 2, okay. All right. So a lot of you who picked number 2 are leaving behind an ending or a major change and transformation that took place in 2019. Some of you may have been dealing with someone who is quick to make decisions, someone who doesn't think before they act. Others of you, this could be in a relationship sense, a friend sense, or a family sense. Okay, I'm trying to cover all the bases. Many of you are going into a period in 2020 where there's a lot of gossip and a lot of friends that may not be looking for your best interest. Okay, a lot of people may be that you deal with, you may think are good friends to you, but in fact they're really two-faced and they talk behind your back. One in specific may be a female who has a lot of air in her chart. Could be any sign, but she may have a lot of air in her chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Others of you, this is someone who's a very no-nonsense person and could be very critical of you going into 2020. Now, some of you are dealing with problems in the commitment front. Okay, you may be dealing with a situation where getting into or seeing eye to eye with somebody or getting into a commitment with somebody is a challenge for you. Okay, many of you are hopeful going into the year 2020. Okay, and a lot of you are going to be doing financially well. You're coming into your independence. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles shows that you guys, a lot of you are going to be making money moves and will be standing on your own and grasping onto your independence in the year of 2020. Okay, a lot of you are hoping for as well a financial blessing to come to you. This may be in the form of a job or a promotion, a gift, raise, loan, whatever the case may be. You guys are hoping for it, but at the same time, you're fearing disappointment. Okay, you're fearing failure, you're fearing heartbreak when it comes to that particular situation. This is just in your hopes and your fears. So just remember that your hopes and your fears can actually change the energy. So try not to dwell too much on the negative. Most of you are remaining very positive and remaining hopeful. Some of you actually are going to be dealing with a man that is in your workplace or someone who is related to the field that you're going into or wanting to go into that will help you in the advancement of your job or your career. Okay, others of you, I see a person coming in for you. This person may have a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any sign, but also this person could be very good with money. And I actually see this person coming into your life in one form or the other. For some of you, this is a relationship. Others of you, it's a friendship. And others of you, this is in the workplace, somebody who's helping you. A lot of you are feeling nostalgic going into the year 2020 and thinking a lot about the past. And a lot of you may be going into 2020 with a lot of confusions and a lot of choices to make, and you don't know your ass from your elbow or which way to go on that, okay? For the most part, I actually see you guys trucking forward. In the year 2020, I actually see you possibly rejecting someone or making someone around you feel rejected or left out in the cold, okay? This could be, like I said, friends, family, or a love interest, okay? You actually, may make this person feel like they have to make a choice, or come to a crossroads in which they have a hard time doing that. So this could be in the form of a boyfriend, where you make him feel like he has to choose between boyfriend or girlfriend, where you feel like that person has to choose between you and someone else. Or this could be a friend or a family member, where you make them feel like they have to choose between you and someone else or something else. Okay, so be aware of that. I also see that there may be some conflict in the household or within the people around you, your immediate friends, family members, what have you. The 501 shows that there may be some arguments and competition in that front, okay? Overall, I see you going into, your overall year of 2020 looks pretty good. There may be some travel and or moving residences by the end of the year. A lot of you are taking charge into your life and taking control over what you want in this life. Some of you are Aries in specific, and you guys are good at that. But I do see that you may take on too much at once in the year 2020, where you feel burdened, like you feel like you have all this weight, you're carrying all this weight by yourself, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? And try not to bite off more than you can chew, okay? But overall, your year is looking pretty good for those who picked the number 2. Any other messages for those who picked the number 2, please? A lot of you who picked the number 2 are going to be taking a leap of faith when it comes to certain things in your life. This could be a leap of faith with a job opportunity. This could be a leap of faith for a new business opportunity, or this could be a leap of faith into a new relationship, or taking the next step, of a relationship, taking it to the next level, okay? This is a great thing, okay, but just be careful not to play a fool. This may come after a truth has come to the light, okay? The Ace of Swords indicates that truths will be revealing themselves, and things that were in the dark will be coming to the light, and due to this, you get a new beginning. This also may cause a little bit of chaos and destruction as far as the energy is concerned around you. This may cause a little bit of boat rocking, so to speak, okay? But it looks like I said you overcome that, and you then take a leap of faith, all right? Many of you, this is pertaining to a relationship, a romantic relationship, okay? Some of you, this is with someone that you've already had a relationship with, like an ex, and you resurrect that relationship back to life, okay? Pretty good year, number 2. Pretty good year. Taking leaps of faith, financial independence, a little boat rocking, possibly some travel, moving residences, major changes and transformation. Be careful of how you make other people feel. Don't worry too much about finances. Just push forward. Don't fear heartbreak too much. And be aware of the people that you surround yourself with. Okay, take some time for yourself. And make sure you focus on your independence. Don't lose sight of your independence, no matter what state of your relationship status may be in. Okay? Let's see your Goddess Oracle. Thank you so much, Spirits, for all your guidance, your accuracy, and the information that you give. We really, truly appreciate it. Please give me a closing message for those who picked the number 2. Give us a reflection of the year 2020 and your messages they need to know. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. 1, please put them in the right order. 2. Sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals, okay? So this ties into what I was saying before about the people around you, all right? Avoid harsh relations. You're becoming sensitive as a whole, and this could be your intuition is also becoming more sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, and that's including your friends and family, not just in a love relationship, okay? Environments, situations and chemicals. Some of you may indulge in drinking a lot of alcohol or smoking a lot of weed or taking other recreational drugs. Some of you, it's just, you eat a lot, okay? Or you indulge in things that may not be too healthy. Nothing is really healthy unless you do it in moderation. Nothing, when you overindulge in anything, it could be unhealthy. Okay, so be aware of that in 2020. And like I said, avoid harsh relationships with people who may not mean well for you, okay? Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give others, okay? That ties into your intuition and being more sensitive. Allow yourself to become more receptive to what the universe has to offer you. Once you allow yourself to receive, that, things will start coming to you, flowing to you naturally. Okay? Sacred space. Some of you may be getting in touch with your spiritual side, okay, and wanting to get to know your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, etc., gods, goddesses. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay, so create an altar or go visit a place out in nature where you feel a lot of, that you feel connected to or you feel a lot of energy with, because that is how they want you to connect with them. Okay, they hear your longing for wanting to connect with them. Okay, so if you create a space for you to do that, it'll make it much easier in the year 2020. Okay. Number 3. Okay, thank you so much, spirits, for all your guidance, your accuracy, and the information that you give us this evening. We really appreciate it. Please show me any messages that you need to know. For those who watch this video, need to know, for those who picked the number 3. Give them any messages that they need to know for those who picked the number 3 for their year 2020. Ooh, good. Flip that. Ooh, those who picked the number 3, boy, that's money, money, money. I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. 1, please put them in the right order. 2, and 3. Off the bat, starting out with money. Money, 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 money. No reverse meanings, please. And thank you. I don't do reverse. Okay. Wow. Okay, guys. So those who picked the number 3, all right? Many of you are going into the year 2020 with an overwhelming sense of emotion and lots of new beginnings, okay? The Ace of Pentacles indicates that many of you who picked the number 3 will be getting a financial blessing this year in the year 2020. This is interesting specifically for Capricorn, because I am seeing Capricorn here, because Jupiter is entering your chart, okay? And when Jupiter comes in, luck comes in, abundance comes in, everything is illuminated, okay? So a lot of you are going to be getting a financial blessing this year. This could be a job, a new job, a raise, a settlement, a gift, a loan, whatever this is, okay? It's something tangible, all right? So that's my favorite card, Ace of Pentacles. So you're starting out this year, going into this year. By the end of 2020, you are going to get an emotional, a financial blessing of some kind. Many of you are already expecting this. Some of you are not, and this comes completely out of nowhere, and it's probably going to happen sooner in the year than you think, okay? Many of you are leaving behind 2019 in a space. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you have just taken a relationship to the next level. Some of you have gotten married. Some of you have started relationships. And others of you, you've just been really focusing on the family dynamic, okay, and working on things and getting closer with your family or the people around you. Family doesn't necessarily have to be blood related, okay? Your family is who you make them, in my opinion, okay? Those who are closest to you, those who you love, okay? So a lot of you were focusing on that in the year 2019, and going into 2020, you start the year on a positive note. Now, some of you, when it comes to this financial blessing, many of you were thinking about starting maybe a side hustle or something that can bring in extra money. But the problem is you cultivate good ideas, but you never, like, you don't follow through with them. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. So you kind of, you see, he cultivated this here. Okay? This little garden of coins here. This guy cultivated that. All right? But you see, he's just staring at it. He's not doing anything to help it grow. Okay? He's not taking these and selling them. He's not taking them and starting a new garden. He's just kind of at a standstill. Okay? So some of you may go into 2020 feeling like you're at a standstill. And this could be not only in the financial spectrum, but could be in a relationship spectrum. Okay? Maybe you cultivated a relationship with someone, but it's just not able to go to that next level. All right, but definitely in the financial sense, you are going to get that financial blessing. I feel like you get up off your ass and you do what's necessary to push that through. Same goes with the relationship, okay? You get up off your ass and do what's necessary to make that relationship go to the next level. Now, a lot of you are going to be going into the year 2020 trying to focus on yourself or withdraw into yourself. Some of you may be going into hermit mode where you shine the light within to actually, just to get to know yourself better, or to just shine the light on the truth, okay, of the people around you or situations around you, okay? Now, some of you, this is not for all of you, but definitely some of you may have been dealing with somebody with a very toxic energy, okay? And you either have walked away from this person, or this person has walked away from you, and you're really thinking about it, okay? Either that, or you haven't quite walked away from them, but you're mulling it over in your mind, okay? This person could be very toxic, or you guys may be very toxic for each other. So be aware of that. Others of you, you're dealing with a Capricorn in specific, or you are a Capricorn, okay? And if that's the case, a lot of you may be feeling, abandoned, and you're thinking about it a lot at some point in 2020, okay? But this is just a thought process. Your physical year actually is looking really good. Now, keep in mind, going into 2020, you may deal with someone in specific, another energy that could be quite manipulative, all right? Someone who has the ability to manipulate you. And others of you, you're actually the manipulator, okay? Now, set that aside. Some of you also are going into 2020 working on your spiritual self and trying to manifest things for yourself, okay? And the spirits are telling you that you have the tools and the ability to manifest these things. You have everything that you need to manifest what it is that you want. Now, a lot of you in 2020 may be dealing with people around you that are somewhat dishonest. They could be dishonest, players, liars, cheats, thieves. Okay, so be aware of that, and just pay attention. This is for a select few. Some of you may have a child, a son, a boy, okay? And this person may be lying to you, okay? So if you're mother of a boy, a teenage boy, a young boy, or even a young man, okay, keep an eye on him, because this person is, in the 2020 at some point, this child's, son, nephew, or this could be, a cousin, a relative, or a stepson, whatever. A younger male energy may be lying to you in the year 2020, so, and keeping secrets from you. So just pay attention to that. Okay, overall in the year 2020, I see you putting your shadow card is the Eight of Pentacles, so it shows that you're working really hard this year, putting your nose to the grindstone, trying to accomplish your goals. And I actually see you being very successful with that in 2020. You may go through periods of feeling defensive or on defense, or like you have to fight for what it is that you want. But overall, to sum up your year, I see a lot of success, celebration, and jumping for joy, okay? Overall, the spirits also want you to know is guard yourself, keep your guard up. A lot of you may be going into 2020 blocking people out of your lives, or being blocked, okay? And this could be on social media or other means, or just generally speaking, you may be putting up a guard around your wall, and around your heart, a wall around your heart, and rightfully so, okay? But overall, Number 3, looking like you're having a good year, number 3. Any other messages for those who picked the number 3? Any other messages that Spirit wants them to know? Oh. Yep, money. Those who picked the number 3, looking good with money. Okay? Independence, money, finances. Now, a lot of you in 2020 are going to have a lot of anxiety, insecurity, and sleepless nights, okay? This is completely natural, but don't let it overtake you. And a lot of us go into feelings of anxiety, insecurity, sleepless nights. Some of you may suffer some type of disappointment or loss in the year of 2020, but it's not a complete disaster or catastrophe, because basically there's a good and bad out of this. So in other words, you suffer a loss. This could be more than likely not financial, or it could be the fact that you lose one job but you get a better one, okay? But also could be in your relationships. You may lose a friend or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever, but something better comes along for you, okay? This is the glass half full type of loss. So here you are crying over these 3 spilled cups, but what you don't see is 2 still remaining. So that's basically like the light, the silver lining around the dark cloud, okay? Something disappointing happens in 2020, however, it's for the better, and there's something still good that comes out of it, okay? Very good. Also be aware of your social media. Some of you may be getting stalked in some way via social media or other means, okay? Even getting readings. Somebody could be getting a reading about you, trying to find, basically, someone is trying to, like, figure you out or, you know, watch you from a distance, okay? So be aware of that. Yeah, it's pretty much, I've covered it all, okay. So let's look at your Goddess Oracle. Thank you so much, spirits, for all your guidance, all your accuracy, and all of the information that you give. We definitely appreciate that. Please give me any other messages that you would like to give for those who picked the number 3. Any messages that they need to know for those who picked the number 3 for the year 2020? I'm going to shuffle 3 more times. 1, please put them in the right order. 2, and 3. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation, okay? So some of you, like I said, some of you were nostalgic or thinking a lot about the past. This may be, you know, a love of the past. And others of you, it's a love that you're actually still in. Or some of you, it may not be a love at all. It could just be a friend or a family member or whatever. But the spirits are telling you that the love you shared between the 2 of you is eternal, no matter what the situation is right now, okay? Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome, okay? So overall, you guys are having a good year, but I did say there will be a disappointment somewhere along in the year, and you're going to be upset about it, okay? But keep in mind, there's still something good that's going to come out of it. Everything happens for a reason. When one door closes, another one opens, okay? All that, what is the word I'm looking for? Cliche stuff, okay? And this ties in hand with what I was saying about manifesting, okay? Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, okay? So for those who picked the number 3, I said that some of you are going to be trying to manifest things in your life this year, okay? Now this could be through yourself or through someone else, or a combination of both, all right? However, they're letting you know that you have the ability and you have the tools that you need in order to manifest your desired outcome. I love how they always go hand in hand with each other. Perfect. Okay. Number 4. Number 4. Thank you so much, spirits, for all your guidance, your accuracy, and the information that you give. We really, truly appreciate it. Please give me a reflection for those who picked the number 4, and any messages that they need to know regarding their year 2020. For those who picked the number 4. going to shuffle 4 times, Spirit. 1, please put them in the right order. 2, please give us any messages we need to know for those who pick number 4, 3, and 4. Okay. Alright, number 4. Alright, ooh, looking good. Wow, you guys all have had a pretty good year. Okay, so basically, a lot of you are leaving behind a period of being guarded in 2019. Some of you may have dealt with someone who tried to control things too much, or maybe you tried to control, like, kind of like a tyrant of sorts, or try to control too much in situations, okay? Either way, it looks like you're leaving that behind. You're leaving a period of putting up a block and a guard, or someone putting up a block and a guard with you behind in the year of 2019, okay? Many of you are going to suffer from anxiety, insecurity, and sleepless nights throughout 2020, okay? And you know, that's your biggest challenge in 2020 is a lot of anxiety, insecurity, sleepless nights, okay? Which a lot of us are like that. It doesn't necessarily mean that bad things are going to happen. It just means you are just an anxious person and you're going to have some anxiety. Now, a lot of you may be either stalking someone else on social media in the year 2020, or trying to gather information on someone else in the year 2020, or someone is definitely doing that to you. So watch what you post on social media, watch what you say to people, just watch yourself, okay, when it comes to being looked at by other people, however way they may do it. Social media is not the only way to stalk somebody. They could do drive-bys, they can ask around about you, they could do whatever, but someone is definitely trying to gather information here in 2020, whether that's you or someone else or both, okay? Now, a lot of you are going to be traveling and or moving residence in the year 2020. Either that or someone from far away will be coming to visit you. And when I say far away, that doesn't necessarily mean out of the state or out of the country. This could be, you know, an hour away. And many of you are going to be moving forward, okay? If you happen to be a fire sign, this especially pertains to you. If you're Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or if you're dealing with someone who is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, many of you are going to be moving on and moving forward from a situation, okay? And this could be, you know, taking something, moving forward and taking something to the next level, or simply moving past someone, or moving past the situation, okay? A lot of you going into 2020 have cultivated a lot of good ideas. You know, this could be related to your finances, your education, or your relationships. Okay, but again, you're at a standstill. Okay, you come up with good ideas, or you know, great things to think of or whatever, but you sometimes don't take the necessary steps to push it forward. Okay. A lot of you need to get off your high horse in the year of 2020. A lot of you, because you guys are on your high horse, so some of you may be, you know, feeling a little bit above other people, or you actually may be dealing with somebody who feels that way, feels like they're above others, okay, where they're just on their high horse and you have to deal with this person, okay. Many of you have someone around you that may want to bring back a relationship with you, a relationship that once died. They want to in specific, want to resurrect the relationship. And this could be in you know, your family, somebody you fell out with. This could be a friend that you fell out with, or this could be an ex-partner. Somebody that you dealt with is thinking of you and wanting to rebuild the relationship that once died, okay? Or friendship, relationship, whatever. Others of you people may be judging you, placing judgments on you, and working hard to do so, okay? So just be aware of that. In the year 2020, a lot of you go into the year 2020 feeling very hopeful, okay? Also, a lot of you, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Things that you really wanted will be fulfilled, but you have to step it forward. A lot of you's intuition are going to be heightened, okay? And you're going to get premonitions or feelings or dreams, or just random thoughts that come into your head, and Spirit wants you to pay attention. Those are your guides, okay? in the year 2020, a lot of you are going to have a lot of spiritual activity around you, okay? Don't be afraid of that. Embrace it. These are your guides. These are your ancestors. These are your angels. These are the spirits that are around you, kind of guiding you and directing you. So pay close attention to that, all right? A lot of you are manifesting something going in 2020. A lot of you have been trying to manifest something or hope for something, pray for something, wish for something, and actually looks like you guys are going to get it. Many of you are going to be taking a relationship to the next level, moving in with someone, marrying someone, getting engaged with someone, or just being committed to someone. Some of you, it revolves around relationships, and others of you are going to be working on family, okay, or focusing on family or the people around you and growing that bond. It looks like the year 2020 is going to be a very emotionally fulfilling year, okay? Now, some of you may be dealing with someone who's a bit greedy, or likes to hold back financially, or likes to hold back, in other ways, okay? Be aware of people around you that are greedy or penny pinching or trying to, like, as for example, like in the workplace, people trying to hold back money from you, or be greedy. This could be a roommate or somebody around you. Be aware of people that are constantly holding on to their money. Okay, this is specifically people around you. Basically be aware of greedy people, specifically in the workplace. Not all of you, but some of you, or someone that you share finances with or deal with money with. Okay, be aware of that. You guys are also, though you are at a standstill with some things that you're trying to cultivate, you still put your nose to the grindstone and work really hard at it. Like I said, a lot of you are manifesting, okay, and bringing things into your life, and I actually see that you will be successful at that. Now, your shadow card is the Ten of Wands, so that tells me that some of you are, throughout the overall year, you may feel a bit burdened. You may feel like you're doing all the work in a situation. You may feel like you're carrying a lot of weight and nobody's really offering to help you. This could be in a relationship, this could be in a friendship, this could be both, this could be at work. But a lot of you are feeling like you have a lot of burden and that you're the only one trying to fix it, make it work, or get it to truck forward, okay? Try not to overburden yourself in the year 2020, okay? But overall, you guys, I mean, not a bad year at all. Not a bad year. I don't see any crazy catastrophe. I don't see any crazy, things like that. It's a very good year. Very good year so far for every single one of you. And y'all know I'm not a love and light reader or a gloom and doom reader. I read what the hell I see, and it looks like most of you are going to have a great year. Okay? Number 4, Spirit, please give me a closing message for number 4. Let's do this. Any other messages before we get to the Goddess Oracle? Any other messages that you would like to give them before we get into the Goddess Oracle? For those who picked the number 4. See, look. Manifestation. A lot of you are manifesting this year. Okay? Now, just give me one more message. Some of you need to cleanse yourself in the year 2020, okay? A lot of you are manifesting something, praying hard for something, meditating on something, wanting something, okay? But some of you, I would say that somebody is doing this to you, doing work on you, trying to manifest you, or doing some kind of magic to cause you some problems, you some anxiety, or in order to control you in some way. Okay, so if I were you, if I picked number 4, I would make sure to keep up on your cleansings, okay? Do an egg cleanse, try to do one at least once a month, cleanse your home, sage your home, or Palo Santo your home, okay? And just know your body, know your energy. If things start to happen out of the norm, do a cleansing, all right? Because most of you, this is you manifesting for yourself, okay? Or you trying to manifest someone else or trying to manipulate someone else, vis-a-vis, magic. Okay, most of you. But there are some of you that this is being done to you. Okay, so keep up on your cleansing. And you should be doing that anyway, to be honest. Okay, Goddess Oracle. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Okay, so in 2020, Spirit wants you to ask yourself, what is it that you really want? Okay, not what everybody else wants, not what someone else wants from you. What is it that you, number 4, really want? Figure that out in 2020. Okay, I'm going to shuffle 4 times. 1, please put them in the right order. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Okay? Spend time next to bodies of water. If you're in a landlocked state, then take a nice bath. Okay? Or I think pretty much every state has some sort of body of water. Okay? A lot of you may be, this is not to all of you, but a lot of you may be working with Oshun or Yemaya, goddess of water, okay? And they are calling out to you and they would like you to connect with them. If that's not you, that's totally fine. But, bodies of water are very energetically charged. They're very spiritual. I mean, look how beautiful they are and look how, they're so perfect in how they came to be. Go spend time near that. It never will hurt. Take some water from it if it's clean and cleanse yourself with it, especially if it's salt water. And that'll be very good for you in 2020. Okay? Mother Earth. Okay, now, for me, this says you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Now, some of you may really care about the environment, recycling and being good to the earth, being good to our planet. Others of you may need to be more like that. Y'all may need to pay attention more and not throw your trash out the window or not litter or do more for the environment. Listen, global warming is a real thing, okay? It is getting hotter and hotter out every single year, okay? Pay attention to that. And some of you really do care about it. Others of you need to care about it, okay? But for some of you, this is a motherly energy that is with you, for me, okay? Some of you may have lost a nurturing energy that was in your life, like a mom or a grandma, an aunt, a cousin, somebody who is like a nurturing, motherly energy. You may have lost this person. This person may have passed away. And this tells me that that person is with you, okay? Guiding you, protecting you. All right, number 5. Number 5. Thank you so much, spirits, for all your guidance, your accuracy, and the information that you give. We really, truly appreciate it. Please give me an accurate reflection for those who picked the number 5. Give me a message for those who picked the number 5 and give us a reflection of the year 2020 for those who picked the number 5. Give them any messages that they need to know. Anyone watching this video and who chooses the number 5. Any messages that we need to know. Okay. I'm going to shuffle 5 times. 1, please put them in the right order. 2, 3, number 5, 4. There's a big number 5. 5, 2020. Okay. All right, so for those who picked the number 5, okay. It looks like a lot of you are giving your back to old disappointments or situations that no longer serve you. Okay, you're leaving that behind in 2019. All right? You're turning. Some of you in 2019 have given your back to someone. Okay, this could be a friend, a family member, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Okay, someone who disappoints you. There may have been a disappointment in 2019 in regards to your relationships, or even your finances. Okay, where you were crying over spilt milk. Okay, but what you didn't realize was that there's still a light at the end. There's still two glasses that remain. Three spilt, two remain. That basically symbolizes that you're crying over three spilt glasses of milk, but there's two full glasses behind you. Something either better or something salvageable, something good is still going to come out of it, but you are leaving behind that disappointment. Now, a lot of you are facing a toxic or codependent situation going into the year 2020. Some of you, now this is not for all of you, but some of you may be struggling with addiction. Okay, this could be drugs, this could be alcohol, this could be sex, this could be porn, this could be working out too much. Anything that too much of is no good. All right, addiction, unhealthy obsessions. All right, or you may be dealing with someone that has addiction or unhealthy obsessions that they are battling. Okay, and it's becoming a challenge for you. Others of you, it may not be either one of those, but either you're dealing with a difficult Capricorn, all right? And this person is a challenge to you in 2020. And some of you, it's just someone in general that's just very toxic, okay? Now, a lot of you going into 2020 may be dissatisfied, and this is not the whole year, but just in general, you may feel dissatisfied with the way things are going, either in your life as a whole or in a relationship, at your job, whatever. But you're too busy looking at things that don't serve you or things that dissatisfy you to realize that the universe is handing you something. Okay, now for many of you, this could be someone um, feeling, making you feel as if they're disinterested in you and you're trying to give them your love, but they're not reciprocating it. Or the other way around, where someone's trying to give you their love or their emotions in some way and you're not reciprocating it. Either way, okay, it looks like, you might start out that way in the early part of the year, but the energy will change, okay? You're going to have a change of luck and a change of energy in 2020. Now, some of you may be going into 2020 and there may be some, sorry, that's Rocco drinking, there may be some confusion, okay? And a lot of options. Not everything that glitters is gold, okay? You see how this guy is looking at all these cups, all right? And it looks like there's glittery jewels and things like that in the cups, but when you look closely, there's little demons, okay? So there may be, this could be regarding to people or just choices, options in general with your work situation, whatever the case may be. You have a lot of choices that need to be made, and therefore you're confused, okay? Just be careful whatever you choose, okay? Because you may be thinking you're making a good choice with something, and that choice ends up biting you in the ass, okay? Like you see, he might choose this cup thinking there's a gold necklace in there, but it's really a snake. Do you get the symbolism? So beware of confusion, beware of making choices that may not be very good for you, basically, okay? Now, a lot of you are going into, and some of you, this is pertaining to a Leo in specific, okay? You may be dealing with someone who is a Leo, and that person may be causing some confusion for you. Not everybody, I just threw that out there because it's a select few. Most of you, or others of you, are going into 2020 with the feeling of strength, trying to be strong, trying to control your emotions, and trying to use the art of manipulation rather than the art of force to try to get your way in 2020, okay? A lot of you may have been a little bit over emotional, a drama queen or king, not able to control your emotions.